Hey, I want to welcome you back to the Orange Couch here with Michael Pitts, our worship leader at Believers Church. And the Orange Couch is just a resource for you. It's a resource of worship. It's a resource for interviews so you can meet what God's doing in the lives of other people, and a resource for devotions. But today we're back with Michael, who's going to go through a couple of more worship tunes with us and sort of let you know how they're played and how they look on a guitar. What you got for us today, Michael?
We're going to do All He Says I Am from Gateway Worship.
Great.
He whispers in my ear and tells me that I'm fearless. He sings a melody and tells me to repeat it. And it makes me whole. It reminds my soul I am all He says I am. I am all He says I am. I am all He says I am. And He says I am His all. Chains are broken, and scales are on the floor. Truth is spoken. I'm no orphan anymore. Chains are broken, and scales are on the floor. Truth is spoken. I'm no orphan anymore. I am all He says I am. I am all He says I am. I am all He says I am. And He says I am His own.
Man, great tune. You know, that one to me is just, that's pure worship.
Oh, yeah.
And that just says it all. Run through it with us, kind of tell us, you said it was from Gateway, right?
Mhm.
It's from Gateway, but tell us, what chord you're doing it in, if it's an original key or you've got it capoed. Walk us through it just like you normally do.
All right. Well, it's originally written in A, but instead of capo on 2, I just put it down a half step. That way it's easier for me to sing. But it's in A flat, what I'm doing it right now. And for the intro, it has that little thing going in it. And all I'm doing is I'm doing the third and fourth string, and I'm keeping that fourth string going pretty much the entire time, and I'm swapping between the third string and the second string. So all I'm doing is I'm going from on the third string, on the second fret, and I'm kind of picking it like that, 3 4 3 4 3 4. So it's 3 4. Then I move my index finger up on the second fret on the second string, and then I slide it to the 1 2 3 4 5th fret on the second string. Still have that fourth string open, so slides it up to the 5 and then to the 3. So 5 3, and then it starts it all over again. That fourth string is open the entire time, and that's the whole entire verse, all the way through the verse. And then when we get to the pre-chorus, I go to it's a D, but I play it with the bass note of a G. So like if I'm playing a C, and I just add in the bass note on the top string, and I'm just sliding that down. So that's just kind of weird, I don't know what that is, but it's a weird kind of D. This kind of sounds really open and really full sounding. Sounds really nice. But all I'm going is from the verse, I'm going to that D. Makes me whole. And I'm sliding it down to the C. It reminds my soul. And that's the whole pre-chorus. And then it goes to the chorus, which is the G. And the way that I'm picking it, I'm just doing the whatever bass note of the chord that I'm on, and the fourth string. So if I'm doing the G, and I'm walking it down, and then to the C. So. And that's the first part of the chorus, and then it gets to that little turnaround where he says, I am his own. And all I'm doing is the E minor. He says, D over F sharp, his own, to a C. And then there's a little pause there, and then it goes to the bridge, which is an E minor, D over F sharp. And for me to get that F sharp note, I'm just kind of pulling my thumb around and hitting the second fret on the top string. Kind of gives you that bass note of an F sharp, and then to a C. And that's the whole thing, and the strum pattern is and that's the song.
Man, great tune. And the name of it again is?
All He Says I Am.
All He Says I Am from Gateway. Michael, thanks for being here. We'll see you soon back on the orange couch. We hope that helped you and hope it was a blessing to you. And I say try it one night. Try it for a youth group. Try it on a Wednesday or just even in your living room. Great worship tune. Thanks, man.
Yeah.